I Was a Teenage Abomination is the third episode of the Owl House. In it, Luce comes across a teen witch and decides to help her on her school project, posing as her abomination much to the dismay of the popular girl Amity, and is almost dissected. Meanwhile, Ida and Keen are playing with slugs. Also, Gus is there. Notes: the episode title is a reference to the really old movies I Was a Teenage Werewolf and I Was a Teenage Frankenstein. This is the first episode to introduce us to Hexside School of Magics and Demonics, which is now a main location, and of course being a magic school in media, there is a ton of Harry Potter references. Our secret message is Torn. This is the first episode to really show off different types of magic, with plant magic and abomination magic, which are these weird purple mud poop things. Gus's magazine has an ad for a iPhone 9S. This is a reference to, of course, Apple iPhone skimming over 9 straight to X, meaning 10. Also, sometimes in English you do replace Y with an I if you want the word to look cooler. Also, the Boiling Isles have no concept of braces, but the majority of the people have straight, square teeth, because cartoon. In episode 1, the blonde girl with the pink streak in her hair was actually an intended design for Amity. We see a lot of new background characters in Hexside, notably Basha, but she was originally supposed to be in the Abomination track, but was replaced by this horn girl. Canon. We're still early on in the show, so we're still introducing things, notably the 3 kids in the opening, Willow, Gus, and Amity, as well as Principal Bump, who despite being introduced trying to dissect Luce, is a way better teacher than any teacher I ever had, because he actually sees that Willow is bad in the Abomination track and an absolute prodigy at plant magic, and actually transfers her to do something she's good at. Also, this episode begins the trend of making fun of the absolutely terrible American public school system. Overall, this is another great episode. Ida and Keen stuff is kind of filler-ish, but the rest of the writing is on point. This is a great introduction to these new characters. Willow's a timid girl who's made fun of for being bad at abomination magic, which is highly respected in this world, but she's an absolute prodigy at plant magic, but her parents put her in the abomination track because it's, again, more respected. She honestly kind of looks and reminds me a lot of my friend Katie. This is also another really good introduction for Amity, played by Katara. She's a straight-haired, straightforward, no-cut, coroner's overachieving girl we all knew in school, and gets annoyed when people are also good at things. It's really fun seeing her at this point in the show because she'll go through a lot of character development just in 2 episodes. Also, Gus is there. He's obsessed with humans. Overall, this is a fantastic episode. First watching this was the episode that really got me hooked into the Owl House. And this might be a good episode to introduce your friends to the show. It's really cool seeing all this new magic. Willow's already a really cool character. The world's already expanding. Overall, I'll give it a 10.